Hey, what's up guys, I'm back with another speed test. It's time to do a check out the performance of the Infinix Note 50 against the Samsung Galaxy A16, and the Galaxy A16 is powered by MediaTek Helio G99 SoC with 8 GB of RAM, while the Infinix Note 50 is powered by MediaTek Helio G100 Ultimate SoC with 8 GB of RAM. So on the back we have triple cameras on both phones, and both phones has a 50 megapixel OIS main camera. So very interesting to see how both phones is gonna perform. And Infinix also has a IP69 water and dust resistance, which you don't find with the Galaxy A16. So very interesting to see how both phones is gonna perform in the head-to-head speed test. Let's start the speed test with the boot up test. So logos came up slightly faster on the Infinix Note 50, and Infinix is running on latest Android 15 with XOS version 15, while Samsung is running on Android 14 with Samsung One UI 6.0. So Infinix, it just makes the major improvement in terms of the software wise with XOS version 15, but still the Galaxy A16 it is faster when it comes to booting up, beating out the Infinix Note 50. So let's talk about the display. So Infinix has a gorgeous 6.7-inch 144Hz AMOLED display with a center punch hole on the top. Overall, the bezels it is really small, especially the bottom chin, and Infinix has a aluminium frame. That is why this phone feels really premium in the hand. While on the another hand, and the Galaxy A16 has a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate. Also, we have U-shaped notch in the top, and the bottom chin it is really big on the Galaxy A16. Samsung just looks much outdated from the Infinix. So everything is closed up in the background. No application is running in the background. Also, we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. So the first application I'm gonna launching is going to be the phone dialer. So open up at the same time. So you can see the animations feels smoother on the Samsung. Settings faster on the Samsung this time. So we also have a lot of AI features on the Infinix Note 50, like we have call assistant, we also have social assistant, document assistant, writing assistant, AI note. So all those features it is available on the Infinix, which you don't get with the Galaxy A16. So let's go to the display. So you can see we have 90Hz refresh rate versus the 144Hz refresh rate, which you don't see in this price range before. So now check out some more apps. Now let's open up Amazon Shopping. Same Wi-Fi network, of course. Infinix is just blazing fast. Scrolling feels really smooth on both phones, no hiccups, anything like that. And the 144Hz is makes a slight different from 90Hz. Not a big difference that I can tell so far between 144Hz and 90Hz. Let's open this desktop tab. Slightly quick on the Infinix this time. So now check out some games application. Let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga. So the Helio G99 on the Galaxy A16 it is faster there compared to the Helio G100 Ultimate. Instagram faster once again. Let's spin out, and looking exactly the same this time. You guys are the judge of the speed test. Open up Snapchat, exactly the same. Spotify, looking really similar. Now let's see the Subway Surfer, another game. Helio G100 Ultimate versus Helio G99. So faster on the Galaxy A16. On paper has a less powerful SoC as compared to the Infinix, but Samsung is just faster there, I think, because of the Samsung animations, Samsung optimization especially. Let's see Temper into another game, Helio G100 Ultimate, one of the most powerful SoC we have inside the Infinix G100 slash G99 series. So still Samsung just slightly faster there, not a big difference this time. So you can play any games on both phones, but the performance will be better on the Infinix. Let's opening up the PUBG Mobile heavy game, and this is last game we have in this speed test. Helio G100 Ultimate versus MediaTek Helio G99 on the right hand side. Samsung just once again faster than the Infinix. Samsung just more optimization, but at the end, both phones is open this game at the same time. Also in that game, we have smooth graphics with ultra frame rate on both phones, so no improvement with the Helio G100 Ultimate. So now let's open up X. This time it is slightly quick on the Infinix. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Let's see which one will open the camera faster. So both phones is open this camera at the same time, and as far as the camera performance are concerned, the cameras in this lighting condition, let me show you how the cameras looks like. According what I see on the screen, the colors looks more natural on the Infinix. So let's look at the front facing camera. So the front facing camera is better on the Infinix Note 50. Now let's see the internet browsing speed. Now let's start with the Samsung.com first website. So that one it is open up faster on the Samsung, while Infinix is just right behind there. So anyways, let's see the scrolling, and scrolling it is feels smooth on both phones. As you can see, 144 Hz versus a 90 Hz, which is a really disappointing thing with this infinity or display notch we have on the top. So next on the list is the Oppo.com, and Oppo.com it is slightly quick on the Infinix or on the Samsung. Let's see the loading. It is finished first on the Infinix. So the scrolling once again really smooth on both phones. I did not see any lag with the Samsung with the 90 Hz, but 144 Hz it is buttery smooth on the Infinix. Now let's see RAM management. So we have 8 GB of RAM on both phones. We have a lot of apps in the background. Phone dialer still there, settings still there, Amazon shopping, that is refresh on the Infinix, Candy Crush Saga same result, Instagram still there, let's see pin out same result, Snapchat that is still there, Spotify refresh, Subway Surfer once again refresh, Temper into that is still there, PUBG still there. The speakers it is actually much better on the Infinix. Infinix has a stereo speakers. One speaker it is on the bottom, while another speaker it is on the top. We have JBL sound by JBL speakers on the Infinix, while Samsung has a single speaker. I think open up X. Lastly, back to the internet browser, and that is refresh even on the Infinix. So RAM management it is really bad on the Infinix, while Samsung is just excellent in the RAM management. And definitely Samsung is just showing its optimization with the games. The optimization it is really good, and that is why the games it is slightly faster on the Samsung, but overall and the system based applications open up at the same time. In terms of the RAM management wise, the RAM management is really bad on the Infinix. Samsung has a 5000 mAh battery size with a 25W super fast charging, no charge in the box, while Infinix has a 5200 mAh battery size with a 45W super fast charging in the box. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 50 versus the Samsung A16. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram as well as on X, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.